I took a missions class and learned about Bible translation. A Bible translation advisor can work with multiple indigenous or expat translators, helping them translate multiple New Testaments, Bibles, and other crucial materials. But I couldn't go overseas. Then God gave me a dream. Translators can't always get adequate help. There aren't enough translation advisors to go around. A syncable website downloadable program could provide help that many translators, even with help from translation advisors, lack. So this could help with Bible translation. It could provide language help for local evangelists, like you're going to your neighboring tribe or neighboring group and multiple people are learning that language to go and help them. It could provide Greek, Hebrew, and probably eventually other training for pastors and laymen. And there's great need in China and great need in Nigeria. So we have reference for some. We have lexicography for many. We have group translation for many, but they aren't linked. There's no common database. We have instruction for a very few, but it's not linked. You know, there's things in place already to help translation advisors in one country talk with, translators in other countries, in other areas. There's a number of things that could be done so much more easily and more extensively with one common database that translators can access and add to. So personnel needs, the main need is for a Python coder, ideally someone willing to learn PostgreSQL for the database. I think I can get help with linguistics, Greek, Hebrew, Mandarin, and some other languages through local churches. Design and data entry for those should also be a lot easier for me than coding in a language I don't know. Technically, this is something I could have done. I haven't. I don't want it to just, be forgotten in 20 years. The base for this is a multi-language database. The Python programming language is a good way to code things involving language. It can be used in making both programs and websites, so it seems like a good choice. People without the internet, in restricted countries could get the program, use it, and when possible, upload and contribute to lexicons and such. The operation, multilingual databases are used for everything: compiling dictionaries, reference and translation checking, and the program video lesson generator. Lessons, perhaps originally submitted in English, are generated in the target language. With Greek or the Bible translator assistant screenshots or Hebrew, whatever you want, that stays in place, and then the generator adds the teaching in the new language. So kind of speeding and making lessons and training tools. So you can upload this, people can hopefully use it somewhat. People who know several languages can perhaps get along a little faster with a generated lesson that hasn't been corrected. My guess is that the initial coding would take someone who knew Python and could learn PostgreSQL at least 200 hours. Existing databases may also help with around 5 languages data entry. I have yet to guess whether I could do additional data entry, including repetitive coding, within a few years. Some ongoing maintenance will be needed and some moderation to ensure that only legitimate dictionaries, etc. are uploaded. Finances and prayer. If God provides someone interested in coding for pay, that could be an option if someone's interested in paying them, which hopefully I may eventually be, but who knows. If you value this project as something God might like to use, please pray if He puts it on your heart. I lack perseverance, so if God wants me to do this, that's something you can pray for me. There's a possibility of hiring a freelancer to kind of build the shell, and then, if it's well commented, I can see what they've done, and I can do some of the easy coding, some of the coding I understand that'll have to be done many times, many places in the site. Some missional groups have code and data that could greatly help build this service. Many groups might be interested in promoting this among individuals who could make this available to translators. Wycliffe crowds spreading the word, and God pulling a coder out of somewhere. Blue Letter Bible, I think, could be tremendously helpful language databases for Greek and Hebrew. Please share this video if you know anyone who might be interested, people to pray, coders, translators, linguists. Please let me know if you've someone for me to contact or have a suggestion about design or what coding language or database to use. I am pretty much at the blank slate still as far as figuring out what I should do or how I should design it to work efficiently. Thanks.